welcome
Hello.
to this week's
Oh,
FFS. It's Grow Traffic's Friday Facebook session. And today we are talking about whether or not you should build your own website. Do you think lots of people do build their own websites, Dan?
Well, yes. We come across it a lot. Obviously, that's why we built the website builder as well, because we realised there's a massive market of people who want to kind of get online, but again, number one, they might not have the budget. And number two, they're just probably a bit anal like me, and they just want to build their own thing. They know what they want in their head. They want to get it done. So a lot of people do. It's a massive industry.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, that's why kind of Wix and Squarespace and all the rest of them have got businesses, isn't it? So that people can do it. But anyway, let's start at the very beginning. First of all, Simon Daly, who are you?
I'm Simon Daly, Director of Grow Traffic.
And Daniel Fisher, who are you?
I'm Daniel Fisher. I am the Managing Director at Tienda Digital, but also one of the founders of Swift Website Builder.
And we will talk about Swift Website Builder in a bit. And obviously, I am Rachel Weinhold. Obviously, everybody knows me. Okay, so as always, we've got half an hour. They all know me. We've got 5 top tips for you if you are thinking about building your own website. So let's dive straight in. Tip number 1: plan your custom.
Can I apologise to everyone first that I've been feeling ill all week, and it's just started to kind of hit me again. So might be a bit delirious actually. Okay.
Yeah, you also might be a bit useless, so we might just skim over you. But anyway,
yeah, I can't think straight.
No. Okay, right, for a change. Number 1, plan your customer journey. So this means basically before you do anything else, you have seriously got to sit down and you have got to think about what does this website need to do, and not just what does this website need to do now, what does this website need to do for the next kind of 5, maybe even 10 years. I mean, we had our first Grow Traffic website for about 14 years, didn't we? So you've got to think about, where do you need this website to go? So Dan, what are the options that people need to be thinking about here when they're planning what website they want?
As I said, then the first thing you got to look at is what you want the customer to evidently do, what the reason the website for. A lot of people make the mistake of going, oh, the website's there just for reference. Well, technically, it's not just a reference, because if it's there as reference, it's still a sales tool, because people are checking it because they want to buy. But you want to look at it and say, right, someone's going to check that to inquire, someone's going to check it to buy, so e-commerce, or as you said, that reference thing is that someone's going to go on there to make sure that you give the value you say you do, that you're a reputable company and you do exactly what you say you're going to do, kind of thing. So you've got to realize what the journey is. If you're going to be an online shop and sell clothes or goods, then you've got to go down the e-commerce route and say, yeah, that's e-commerce. If you're just a service-based business that needs what we call a brochure website, do you call it the same thing, brochure website?
Yeah.
I always know that because it's kind of like just an industry term where I'm like, do people know what that is?
Well, sometimes I call it a business card website. If it's purely there for somebody to get your phone number and say where your address is, sometimes it's a business card website. But yeah, a brochure website would be the kind of next level up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I call it. Yeah. Anything that doesn't kind of isn't. I can't even get my words out. I told you I'm not feeling 100%. Anything that doesn't have loads of call to actions and isn't really specifically orientated to convert a visitor.
And you know what Dan said there is right. If a lot of people will build a brochure website and then they'll think, oh well, we can start selling merch or whatever later down the line. If you know that you are going to want to add a shop on, think about that at the beginning of the process. I think the other thing. Yeah, go on.
Sorry, the good thing about that though is that if you don't know, it's fine, because there's lots of things you can do later down the line. Like Shopify do this amazing thing called the buy now button. If you've seen it, it costs $9 a month for you to be able to create the whole kind of catalog in their system and then embed it on whatever site you're on. Yeah. So it's absolutely brilliant. It works really well.
And also, if you've built it in WordPress, you could add WooCommerce on there.
WooCommerce,
yeah, there are options, aren't there? So you have got some flexibility. I think one of the things that we always say to people, though, when they say that they need a new website, and it's a key question is what do you want people to do once they've visited your website? And that is going as niches. Do you want them to pick up the phone? Do you want them to fill out your contact form? Do you want them to buy your product? You really need to think about what you want somebody to do once they've visited visited your website, because that is going to impact everything that happens afterwards, isn't it?
What you've also got to notice is that what you might want them to do isn't necessarily what they want to do either, because you see it all the time where like the people will do it, and on the contact page they'll either have just a phone number or just a form or something like that, where you go, everyone's different. Some people just want to quickly fill it. Like younger people don't want to pick up the phone and speak to anyone. They want to text, or they just want to fill in a form where they can handle it all over email. They don't mess around. So it's that mix of going, right, contact form, email, phone number, booking a meeting request, every option for them to inquire to buy from you should be there. So, but that's what you've got to put in your mind, is that thing of saying, all right, what do they want to do on there? What's the end result of them purchasing or inquiring? And then what options can we give them? But again, we'll go through that later.
It's a really good point, actually, because you're absolutely right. And there's a kind of generational split here, isn't there? So people who are older, they will quite happily pick the phone up. They'll get maybe 20% of the knowledge they need. They'll pick the phone up and they'll have a conversation and they'll ask you those questions. The younger generation, they will only get to that buyer purchase stage once they have every single question answered and every bit of information that they need, and they've compared your product or service with your competitor's product or service. So it is absolutely crucial that you offer all of those paths so that people can choose what's best for them. Moving on then. So that's tips to build your own website. Number 1, plan. Number 2, platform. Which platform are you going to use? So Dan, tell us about some different platform options that are out there.
Yes, so obviously, depending on the answer of e-commerce or not, e-commerce, you've got quite a few options. So the main 2 that are e-commerce focused are obviously EKM, which are UK based. They're actually down the road. They're in Preston. So they're across from Asda. They're across from Asda in Preston. They've got a big, nice bespoke building. It's quite nice, actually.
They started in Leyland, didn't they?
Pardon?
They started in Leyland.
Yes, they started in Leyland, and then they had I think they had an office in Leyland and an office in Darwin, if I'm not mistaken, and then they brought them all together and brought them to Preston. It's run by a chap called Anthony, really nice guy. So they're a huge, really good platform if you want to get online, and then obviously Shopify as well. Shopify is brilliant. Obviously, I mentioned Shopify Button. So if you want e-commerce only, they're the ones. People do go on Wix and a few other platforms for shopping, but I think if you're actually focused on a proper shopping platform, one of those 2. If you think about what are they called? Gymshark, they're Shopify. One big massive engine. It's automated, dead easy to get through, brilliant. So even one of those platforms for e-commerce. And then when you're looking at brochure websites, it depends on what skill level you're at. If you're a newbie and don't really know much, obviously we've got the Swift website builder, but then you've obviously got Wix, GoDaddy, and a lot of the others. Obviously we're the best. But then if you've got a bit more designs, if you've got a bit more skill with regards to like front-end coding, etc., and want to do that, then obviously you've got things like WordPress and a few other kind of platforms. It completely depends on your skill level. If you're unsure or don't know, you're always best going on a builder, which is nice drag and drop where you don't have to do any coding. People think that WordPress is that, but it's not. People get so confused. Like we've logged into websites before and found a plugin for people to change the color of the buttons on the website. And it's hilarious. I think it's absolutely brilliant. We log in and just go, oh, you're slowing this website down to change the color of a button. So yes, there's lots of different options. As I said, brochure, Swift website builder is the best, obviously.
Yeah, of course. I think the other thing to think about here as well is not overcomplicating it. I mean, we had a client for a while. Somebody had built them a Magento website, which is, it's amazing. It did all the stock take, it did everything, but they only had about, I think they have fewer than 100 products at that point. So it was kind of overkill for what they needed. So again, this is why the planning stage is so important. Think about what you need now. Think about what you'll need in the future. If you're going to do an e-commerce and you're going to grow your shop massively to the point where you're going to have hundreds of thousands of products, then have a big one, start as you mean to go on. But
unless you're a Magento developer or use an agency, Magento is ridiculous to build your own. Like there's no way you'll do it. Even people who are PHP developers don't touch Magento because it just doesn't. You're not skilled in it.
We have built a few Magento websites for a few clients in the past, so it's not the easiest thing, but it does have its place as well, doesn't it?
It's a brilliant platform when you've got the right developers in place. Like we had one of our clients that we took on years ago, back in 2014. They now have their own team, and they're called Missy Empire, big online retail. They're Magento, and they're absolutely nailing it. They've got their own internal team now, grown massively. And it's a great platform, but not if you're building it yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. So the thing is that you hear a lot about kind of Wix and those drag and drop basic websites, but there's also a lot of trash talk that goes on about them, isn't there? If you speak to a website developer and you say, oh yeah, we've got a Wix website, they'll go, oh God. And it's a bit the same in the SEO world. So, are they all right? Are people all right going and getting like $2.99 hosting off GoDaddy and building a Wix website? Is it okay as a starting point?
It's definitely okay. It completely depends on the funds you've got, the level you're at. It doesn't matter if you're a multi-million-pound company, if you're going to go on a website builder. It doesn't matter what your platform is. The number one thing is, it used to be a lot of talk about Wix didn't perform as well as WordPress because of SEO functions, etc. But I personally don't like Wix. I just thought it's overflown with too many options. It's too confusing. And when you used to be able to drag anything anywhere on the page, it just makes me melt inside, because it should be. Every website should be built with sections and columns, and that's how it should work to be mobile friendly. And the fact you can drag anything to anywhere on the page, like you're dragging something around in Paint, just makes my mind like itch.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's absolutely the point, isn't it? You want, and that's what Swift Builder does, is that simplicity, because and we've said this before, there is a reason that websites are formatted in the way that they are, because people know how to use them. They need to be able to work on mobiles. They need to be fairly quick, especially with the algorithm changes that are coming over the hill. So there are very good reasons as to why you are kind of locked down into how you design a website. But if you don't know that, if you're coming at it brand new, you think, oh, I'm going to have a completely unique website like nobody's ever seen, and the upshot is it's just not going to work, is it?
No, exactly. And I think like that, when you're saying like, it doesn't matter what size business you have, you can go on whatever platform you want, as long as you know what you need the outcome from and what you want to put on there. But yeah, people just don't set it up right at all. They overthink it, overcomplicate it, or try too much on the design, and it just doesn't work.
I will defend Wix actually a little bit, because I used to hate it, and you couldn't do things on it from an SEO perspective, but they have improved it.
They have got better, to be fair.
It's loads better, but I still, if I optimize two websites together and say one's WordPress or a static website, WordPress and a Wix next to each other, I'm pretty certain that the WordPress one would outperform it.
Yeah.
Even now.
Yeah, it's still very, whilst they have improved it in terms of SEO, you still can't do, you can put your keywords in there, you can put a meta description in, but you can't do much else with it, can you? So okay, right, so we need to move on. Tips on building your own website. Number 1, plan. Number 2, choose the best platform for now, but also the platform that's going to grow with you over the next 5 years, depending on what your plan says. Number 3, think about your content. Now, this sounds so obvious, doesn't it? But so many people they'll just type in, you've got a box there, they'll just fill it with random stuff. In terms of your copy, in terms of the photos that you use, in terms of if you're going to use any videos, you've really got to think about it and make sure, your keywords are in there, you're not using trash stock photography. Well, I mean, why does this matter, Dan?
So, right, I'll let me go to the start. So the first thing you look at, ignoring the wording and the images, the first thing is looking at the pages you need to put on there. Mm-hmm. And what you've got to do is that what you'll understand, we've got not just for SEO, but for customers as well, is for products or services, you need a page per service. Yeah. So if you look at the TN, the digital website, you'll see website design, mobile app development, augmented reality development, those type of things, because when you land on a website, you want to be able to get to that page that's specific to that item, and that's what you want to do. These are services, and there's a page specific about that service, what you get, the benefits, the outcomes, inquire about the service now. That is essentially it. So you'd map out what your sitemap would be. So then going on to the content.
That's also, just to jump in there, that's also really important for SEO, because your heart sinks when you see a website and they've got like 6 different services on one page, and you're like, well, we can only optimize for one of these. So you've got 5 services there that you're not able to optimize your website for. So yeah, from an SEO and a web design and a user point of view, page per service. Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it does. It helps the user and the SEO. So it helps you get found, but then also helps the user when they're on there.
Mm-hmm.
So then go into the content side of things, that people will go, oh, for SEO or the way I describe my product, here's a massive page full of content and literally wording, and you just look at it and go, right, I haven't come to read a book. You want short paragraphs, the titles and a bit of text, key features, bullet points, stuff that basically goes, right, where I'm skimming. People don't read. I'm not reading a book. I've got a book here, actually. Open with a close if you like sales books, by the way. Absolutely cool. Yeah, I'm not reading a book. Yeah, I'm actually not promoting it. It's not mine. Great book. But you're not coming to read a book. You're coming to look at the key points to go, right, this is what I want to buy. And people skim websites. So that's the one thing you've got to look at is the key features. And I always say, look at what your competitors do. And if it makes it very easy to understand, very easy to read, kind of regurgitate a bit of what are those, chop and chase it, and then obviously rewrite it for SEO reasons. But look what others are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been optimizing some copy for a friend recently, and she sent me what she said was her homepage, and it was like, 10 years ago I started this business because I was passionate. I said, what you've got there is your about page. That's your story of how you started your business and why you care about it. Your homepage, it just literally, and subsequent pages, it needs to be, what is it? How is it going to help? What do you want them to do? So, do they buy it now, or do you want them to phone you and book an appointment? That's literally it. As you said, nobody sits and reads through loads of copy. They want bullet points, and they want it quick, and they want it simple, and they want to know why they should pick up the phone. Dali, what do you want to say about this?
I suppose it's absolutely understanding. It goes back to that first point really about buyer journey as well. It's about understanding what your customer needs to see at the various different points of the journey in order to convert them. So
and
on your site.
But when you talk about the content side, you touched on it, Rachel, and it triggers me every time I see this. So we do loads of website reviews, and as soon as you look on a website, you look at it and go, what do you do?
What do you do?
As soon as you land on it, no matter the homepage needs to say, this is what the company does straight away. With a picture that companies, it was great, but straight away, that first wording I want to see is exactly what this company does. And then underneath there, the services broken down, whether it's with images or just links through to them pages. So it makes it easier to say, this is what we do, here's your options. And then obviously as you go further down, it can show case studies, social proof, blogs, everything else. But straight away, what do you do? Straight away underneath it is your services. The same when you land on the service page. So this service is this, and then you get into it. But that's what so many people get it wrong. Like, we're doing a website review this week, and they land on a guy's website, and he's a business coach, very good business coach. Yeah, it's head of his website had nothing apart from a video. Some people don't want to click that video, some do. It completely depends on the buyer behavior. But as soon as I landed, what do you do? And then I won't explain it because I don't know where they are. And then it was the service page or something was like, what we offer was called something random, like to do with their offering, what they call their own program. If I'm a new person on this website, I haven't a fucking clue what your program's called, mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me where I'm going.
Yeah, this is the key. In fact, I was having this conversation with Liz Henson Photography last week. She said, "Why can't I have more exciting subheadings?" What?
It was here now.
She might be watching. I don't know. She hasn't said hi
yet. Listen, Liz.
Yeah, listen. No, but she said, why can't I have more exciting subheadings? And I said, because you're in a highly competitive industry, photography. There's loads of photographers online. You've got to use the same language and the same headings as our industry standard, because that's who you're competing against. You can't go off and be, unique and call it something different. You just absolutely can't. But you're absolutely right. I was auditing a website a couple of weeks ago, and I audited their entire website and still had no idea what the hell they did, because all of the copywriting was flouncy. It was, we use, the latest techniques and industry standards and blah, blah. I'm like, that means nothing,
We help your business is one of the elements. We help your business with what?
How? What do you
do? Yeah.
I would take the word solutions. Systems and solutions, because they just mean nothing.
It means nothing.
And tech companies always talk about saving time and making you more efficient, and save you time, save you money. And every tech company describes themselves in that way.
That's it. Yeah.
Like, to do what, how.
Why should I care? Okay, yeah. So we've got just a very quick note as well on the photos, and I mentioned there about having not using stock photos if you can, but have proper photos taken of you and your business that are personal. It makes such a difference, doesn't it?
Yes, I've got 3 comments. First one about the photos. Yeah, it's good to get photos of you, but if you do have crap photos, you do have to find some stock ones. But just don't use the first ones you do find, because there's one of an agency, and you'll know which one it is, where there's a girl like this, and there's people sat around her, and you see it on so many websites, even not agency ones, it's like, oh, you're on Pixabay. So you don't mind people using stock photos, but if they're more relevant, they don't look American. I see loads of times where you see like there's a person driving on the left-hand side of the road, like out a window. Stop using photos.
There's a woman with a microphone boom. She looks like she's in a call center.
She must work at every business in the world.
Well, she must be about 60.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. And the thing is, people can tell stock photos straight away. So, you can see, you recognize the ones that you've seen time and time again, don't you?
Do you know what? If there's loads of stock photos, there's ways around it where you can do image overlays, put text on it and stuff. You don't need to do photos because you can use icons and everything else. But I'm going to flip back to content for a second. And you said about that person give you the content, it was all about them. Most people don't give a shit. And it sounds really wrong, but most people don't really care about you. Some will, because it's by maybe you want to get to know the brand, and I agree with that. And you've got to put that on the site, and you've got to put the company ethos. But when it's all about, oh, I've done this, I've done that, I've done that. No, visitors look at you and customers come to you and go, what do I get? I don't care about you.
Absolutely.
What do I get? I want to know you later on if I know what you want to do. And then the one comment I'll say about the menu is keep your bloody home button in the menu.
Yes.
Sick of arguing. I did a blog post about it last year just because the client reckoned he didn't need it. So I wrote a blog post just to send it to them.
And that comes back to that thing of, there is a step with it's all about product, services, blog, contact. People know how to use a website. They know where to go, use the industry standard. It's there for a reason.
I don't agree anymore. I don't necessarily think you need to use the home button. Have you got any data that backs that argument up? Send it to me.
Of the home button one, well, it's all on my blog post. I'll send it through.
Put it
in the comments.
Yeah, I'll put it in the comments.
I'm going to move us on. Right. So, tips on building your own website. We've got number 1, plan again. Number 2, pick the right platform that's going to grow with you as your business grows. Number 3, think about your content, right? Appropriate content with your keywords in it. Keep it simple, good photographs. It needs to be impactful. Number 4, design. And again, we have just covered a little bit of this actually, but this is thinking about how are people going to move through your website? Have you got calls to action? Is your phone number visible, whatever point of the website they're at? Have you thought about those simple things of how is somebody going to get through? Never let anyone get to the end of a section without a call to action. Think about what content they need, at what point they are at the website. And what do you think, Dan?
Yeah, so I say, and then the content, so the call to action, we'll start with the call to action because people get this wrong so much. Even if at the bottom of every page you add a contact form and a thing saying, call us now or fill in our form, that's a call to action, but why? Kind of thing to see how we can help you or whatever else. At least if you have that as a minimum on every page at the bottom, there's a call to action, because what happens when you get to a service, you go, oh yeah, about that service, you get to the bottom and then boom, you get the footer.
Yeah.
And it's like, tell people what they should do next. So add that call to action, but then there's lots of different ways. Like I think Lauren's releasing a blog post today on ours about kind of giving them something to do, like a lead magnet of saying, right, why get in touch? So for us, we'd go like how to improve conversion on your website. We'll give you a free website review. Same to you guys, like how to, SEO tips, or we'll do an SEO review on your website. They are stuff that gets people inquiring and gets people into your kind of inbox. It's great, but telling people exactly what to do at the end. So even simple things of signing out for your 7-day free trial, everything you want them to do, as you said, leave it at the bottom of the section straight away, send them through. You need to guide them. Be idiot proof. Don't let them think of what they want to do next. Idiot proof them through. And I think what I said before about the contact page, give them every possible way for them to get in touch with you. Yeah, don't give them your mobile number, because again, I personally don't like that anyway. When you see mobile numbers on websites, it looks like a one-man band, unless it's a 24-hour kind of like support phone that rings multiple. But give them every way possible to get in touch with you. We had a we were speaking to a customer the other day, and they have a charity. They say a lot of our beneficiaries or the people that get in touch with us click through to Facebook and then message us. So can we just have a link that goes direct to Facebook Messenger? I said, perfect. You've saved me looking to find that. Give them every option they want. So they see it all go, oh, that's what I want to do. Go on.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dali, anything that you want to add on that?
Yeah, I was just going to say that just from our experience, we rebuilt the Grow Traffic website a couple of years ago, and we're just about to rebuild it now. But it wasn't converting as well as we expected, and we just shifted things around. And just by putting the contact form in the masthead on every service page or every important service page, we suddenly started to get loads of conversions coming through.
And we do the same thing where we offer a free crawl. So anyone that sends it through, they get a free crawl. It gives them a little bit of information. It's nothing that anybody else isn't doing. It doesn't take us time. It runs through the system. But again, it's that giving somebody something. You're even if all you do is contact us and you never go any further, you've got some useful information that is going to help you. It's beneficial, and so they've got something out of the transaction. And the other thing we always say is you build for the lowest common denominator. You said it then, Dan, but absolutely. Assume that everybody that lands on your website is a moron, and you've got to make it super clear. What do you want them to do next? Pick up the phone, fill in the contact, visit your Facebook. What is it? Put it there.
Exactly. And I think I said, because this is the Zambas, just don't fill it with loads of text. Yeah, having text is great. So have text and put it into sections like headers and sections. And then to get text in there, an FAQ section at the bottom, which you drop down and fill in. So just have an FAQ section to answer some questions they might have. And then when they're getting in touch, they've got a bit of information, but that again gets more content on the page instead of just going paragraphs. Yeah,
absolutely.
Overwhelmed and disappears. Same with the menus. If you talk about design, if you have more than 7 menu items, they get overwhelmed. They don't know where they're going. Just make it easy.
Have child, drop down pages, and then they've got a user flow. Yeah, okay, I'm moving us on because we are running out of time. Top tips for building your own website.
In the world.
Number 1, plan. Number 2, choose the right platform. Number 3, think about your content and use decent, proper, well-written content, proper photos if you can. Number 4, design, plan it. How is someone going to move through it? What information do they need at what stage? Is the means of getting hold of you always visible? And then number 5, the one that people always forget, promote it. So many people build their website and they think that's magically, build it and they will come. That used to be the case. It's not going to be like that anymore. So what have you got to do to promote it? Dan, what do you do with your clients' websites once they're launched?
Yes, so number 1, I think what people always underestimate is, as you said then, build it and they will come. They just think by having a website, they naturally should get business from it. And that's baloney. So number 1, obviously, as long as you've got it set up properly, email your current customer base. Email your current customer base and people who signed up to your newsletter or whatever else. Email them straight away, like, oh, new website's live. Because there's a chance that you do a service, there's a big chance that you do a service or offer a product that customer doesn't know that you do and might want to buy.
Yeah.
Right? It might remind them to come and inquire about something that they haven't previously. Or even if it's a new website, you're at the forefront of their mind. So next time, say, for example, if you did it to all your clients and mentioned, oh, we've got a new website with an SEO audit, free SEO audit on there, and someone goes, oh, actually, my friend was talking about SEO the other day. Pass your website on, great. Straight away, send it out to your current network. Second, social media. Get it on social media. Obviously, you guys know that well. Promote it on all your social media channels. Promote it on your personal channels. People never promote it enough, and like to your friends and family. Like, all my friends and family now know what I do because I don't shut up about it.
Absolutely. But I mean, just that on that point there that you said that, I mean, people come to us and they say, oh, do you guys write blogs or do you guys do Facebook? And you're like, these are our core services that, we do them with an SEO bent. It's all about search marketing, but yes, we do all of these things. And so often you'll have had a client for years and they just haven't twigged because they've never needed that service before. So they weren't aware that you did it. So it's just basic, isn't it? Keep pushing it out every channel you possibly can.
Yeah. And then SEO, obviously, that's your bag. So get on with your SEO, obviously, everything from the start, from the content, the metadata, the ongoing kind of SEO function that you need to do to it. That's a long-term process as well. obviously, as you guys know, you can get some quick wins by doing things properly, but it's a long-term strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. Just though, again, a caveat on what we've said there, because I know if people have a website that they've had for a long time and it's become outdated and it's clunky and it's not effective, just by building a new one, they can see an uptake in engagement and traffic and things, can't they? So sometimes there are some quick wins just by building it, but you'll only get that in the short term, and then you've got to invest in that longer term strategy, haven't you?
Yeah, no, exactly. And I think the long-term strategy involves everything from social media SEO. You've got pay-per-click options, whether it's paid social media or Google advertising, or even that lost wizard of Bing. It's still
I've got a Microsoft Ads client that's just come on board.
Yeah.
Have you?
I've not done Microsoft Ads in about 3 years.
Yeah. And that's the thing. People, although it's a small compared to the Google searches, people still use it. So it's still there to be. It's worthwhile still looking at that and looking at the traffic for that. But yeah, it's just a mix of all those things to get out there and get pushed. Obviously, you can do collaborations with people, social advertising, everything. There's lots of different ways, but just getting out to your current networks and pushing it online, and just not trying to hope people just find you.
Yeah, people will not just find you. You've got to tell them. Dali, anything you want to add on that promotion side of things?
Yeah, just really quickly, just to a point that you said then, Rachel. One of the things that I think people think as well is that if they've had an old website that it's getting bits and bobs of traffic, and they put a new one live, sometimes that can have a detrimental effect on the traffic that they're receiving. So it's only ever the start of the process, and that's the point where you've got to then continue to market yourself and get yourself out there. But yeah, all the different channels, and it's about understanding both your buyer journey, like we said at the start, but also doing gap analysis to understand what your competitors are doing, and coming up with a plan for how you're going to get to rank for certain things, or how you're going to attract customers for certain products and services, because otherwise you can find that you just end up throwing a lot of mud against the wall and not necessarily getting a lot back for it.
Yeah, but I mean that whole thing, as Dan said, that is what we do at Grow Traffic. Once your website is launched, we then step in and we can help you grow the traffic to that. So go to our website, go to our Facebook page. There's so much content. Our YouTube channel. There's loads of stuff that will help. So these are our top 5 tips on building your own website. Number 1, plan again. Number 2, think about the platform that you're going to use. Is it suitable now? Is it going to be suitable in 5 years' time? Think about your content. Does it get across what you do quickly? Has it got your keywords in there? Does it express some personality and tell someone about you as a business and how you're going to help them? Number 4, think about the design. Design it for the lowest common denominator. Guide people through it. Make sure they can always find your contact details. And number 5, promote it. I think I just said the last one was number 5, didn't I? I can't count. But yeah, last one, promote it. Final though, we're throwing in a number 6, aren't we? We're throwing in point number 6. If you can't do it, pay somebody else to, because it's not as expensive as you think, is it, Dan?
Well, it depends what you need, but no, it's thing of people determine things as different values as being expensive or not, being a higher cost than others or not. It completely depends on the value you get and the outcomes. So you'll get companies that their average sale is £10,000, yet they think £4,000 for a website's expensive, and you go, if you get one more customer, they don't get it. But it completely depends on, number 1, your skill set, and if you can get it done, how much time. Because what people don't realize is that someone could spend 2 months of their own time doing the content, coming up with design, building that website. And say, for example, if they charge £300 a day, they're wasting thousands of pounds of potential income to build their own website, when in essence they could have got it built better, got better content, and in that same time or quicker if they've gone to an agency to build it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely that, isn't it? What would you be earning if you're not faffing around? Because all of that we've just said, that's 5 quick tips that we've given you in half an hour. All of that actually takes quite a long time, which is why, it's a few £1,000s to get a decent website built, because it takes all of that time and that strategy. If you are better off earning money doing your job, then do your job and earn your money and get somebody else to build your website. Or what about Swift Builder, Dan? Tell us about Swift Builder quickly.
So Swift Builder is our baby that started probably 3.5 years ago now, and it was an idea from my brother anyways, because our lowest website package is like 2,795 quid or something like that, and we understand some people starting out don't have for that, and we weren't confident of passing them to people like Wix because we weren't confident of those platforms. We can happily pass people to eCamm and Shopify. We go, yeah, there you go to them guys, they'll sort you out. But no website builder are just like, they're all crap and they just look crap. The things aren't great. So what we did is that we decided to kind of build our own website builder. We start from the ground up saying, like, how do we want it? We want it built in sections and columns. So we've built a platform that you don't need any coding knowledge. None of our developers actually build websites on it anymore because the designers do it because you don't need it. So Swift Website Builder allows you to easily build your own website. We've got multiple templates for each different kind of industry. The good thing about it is that if you select one template, you can actually build another template from that because it's all just based off lots of different elements in the background. You're not fixed to anything. Yeah. We are at the moment we're setting up 100 businesses for free on Website Builder to help with fully funded websites up to 5 pages. They pick a template, give us the content, and we set it up for them. Or if they want custom design, etc., we can do that as well. But we basically built it to fill that gap of people we don't know where to send them because we get so many that can't afford it. So yeah, absolutely flying. It's last year, as you know, loads of people have started their own business now. So yeah, it's absolutely flying. So yeah,
brilliant. Well, Rebecca has put a comment that she's trying to sort her own website. Rebecca set up as a copywriter, well, properly at the start of this year, and she's been trying to work out what to do with her website. So I did tell her, I think I've already sent Rebecca in your direction, but I should give her your contact details again. But yeah, Dan, if you could just put your details in the chat box, please. If anybody is looking for it, I think they just pay a year's hosting up front, don't they? And they get the website and the design and everything for free.
Yeah. So the way we're doing it at the moment is fully funded. What they do is they send their inquiry in, they pick a theme or template like look of, they send us the content to match that, and we all build it for them. So then it gets set up properly. It's just to help small businesses get set up. So we've got 100 slots. I think there's 28 businesses have already took that in the past week and a bit. And then it's whenever it runs out. But there's potential that we're going to get the funding to carry on doing that every single month to get 1,000 people a year online.
Brilliant. Right, that's it. Simon Daly, anything you want to add?
No. Well.
Are you still awake, Simon?
No, so sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm kind of feeling a bit rough, but no. The thing I was going to say is that there are some businesses where I believe there are some businesses where.
Oh, here we go.
Not necessary to have a website.
Right.
Very few.
Right. Let's name. While we've got a bit of time, let's name them. Come on.
So I'm thinking. What about somebody with a market stall that sells penny sweets?
Right. Okay. So why would they not need a website?
Because their average order value is relatively small.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily that they don't need a website, but that the cost benefit of having a website, exactly what you said earlier, means that maybe they don't need one.
Right. Okay. So let me reverse that back. So what they've got to think of is going right. How much is an average sale?
All right. Average sale is it's 60p.
Pound.
A pound.
Yeah. Simon, are you going back to 92?
Yeah.
You can't buy 60 sweets for 60p anymore.
No, I don't know.
No, they're about 5p each, these penny bloody sweets.
Yeah, penny sweets are 5p each.
Do you know what?
So let's say they're £1 each. So you're a local little stall. So I'll visit. So I'll reverse this. So when I went to Barbados, there's a little stand called the Trini Doubles. They're these little amazing like chickpea Trinidad wrap things, amazing. They sell them for $1 each, which is about 60 odd p. They had a little site that put it to, because when I looked for them, I'm looking online for ones that are local. If you've got a website and that shows you on Google Maps and there's a website, you look and you go, they're what I want. You're going to go down. You only need 20 people that month. And you say £1, there's never just one person who wants sweets. They're always with someone else, whether it's kids, adults, or anyone else. You buy the sweets, you might buy a drink. So let's just bump that up to go £3 an average sale. If you're paying £20 a month for this website, you need 7 people that come from that each month. that'll then if they're looking at market store, they go sweet storm near me, sweet whatever else. People are looking. Unless you
and the other thing is, it's about recommendation as well. You know, if you've gone to Bake Up Market and there was an amazing little retro sweet shop there, you want to then go on Facebook and tag them in it and say, oh my God, I saw this little retro, you know, here's the website. Next time other people are in Bake Up, they can go and visit it. They can get found on local search. Yeah, I think. The
Rotten Store Market, is it called Tahini?
Yes.
Oh my God, they do vegan shawarma kebabs and they're incredible. Yeah. I went there once and tried it. I was like, going back there. And that's what I mean. Like, I've looking online, I was like, oh, there we go. I'll go back there again.
Yes.
So what's next, Simon? Drug dealers?
That's it. No, we're not doing any more. We've run out of time. I would
drug dealers.
Thank you so much. You two can continue this conversation in the chat box. Dan, please put your details in there. Put in the details about Swift Builder. If anybody is thinking about building their own website and the thought just fills them with dread, thoroughly recommend Swift Builder. You're not going to find a cheaper option of getting a website. If you want an all singing, all dancing website, then again, Tienda can do it. If you've got a website and you want somebody to start finding it, then you come and talk to us. Brilliant.
I don't know where I am on the screen.
You're down there on mine. Right, thank you very much, guys. It's been very good. We now have to start waving whilst I press stop. Are we ready? Wave.
Don't press stop.